It's a beautiful drive. I have no clue where I am. Wow. That is dangerous. Alright. The Devil's Punch Bowl. Hey, I know where we are. This is Cavendish. Oh man. I just discovered a back road. Alright, so I am supposed to be golfing and I am running really late. Not because I got up late, but because there was it looked like an accident. There was 15 cars there, maybe 20, all lined up, and you could see lights. Looked like a fire truck and an ambulance. So it was blocking the road, and everybody was just kind of turning around. So I turned around. Those people didn't seem to know where to go. So I went back to New London. I took a real side road. I missed some beautiful, beautiful scenery. I caught the tail end of it there before the Devil's Punch Bowl. But anyway, we are coming right in the Stanley Bridge, which is perfect. And I did that without Siri. It's just Prince Edward Island. I mean, it's simple to get around if you have any kind of, internal compass. But I was a little panicked for me. I mean, I go to Toronto and New York, and I don't really, I don't look at a map. I do look at a map the night before, and I do write a few notes down in tricky areas. But this is the one time where I was like, shit, maybe I need one of those GPSs. But no, I figured it out again. So I'm doing really well at that. Jackie, on the other hand, she comes back to PEI and she needs a GPS to get to the Brackley Drive-In. And it was just so hilarious listening to the GPS telling her how to get back home to Bruce's. It's like, you only lived there for 18 years. You should know how to get back home. One thing about driving this time of day is there's like nobody on the road. It's a nice, beautiful autumn day. October 23rd, 2025. 27 years ago, me and my golfing buddy Jamie, we were hanging out. It may have been my first drive on my own. I think this is my first drive on my own across the bridge to New Brunswick. And we went over. I remember we got lost in Skadook. We weren't sure to get home. I had to make a phone call. And thinking back, that's just so dumb. But I mean, it makes perfect sense knowing what I know now, like how you could get lost in Skadook. Not like it's easy, or not like it's hard to get lost in Skadook. It isn't, but if you don't know where you're going, if you don't know which way is which. I remember we went to the Champlain place, and we went to Don Cherry's Sports Bar and Grill, and there was this beautiful waitress that I was just in love with. I'd had her 2 or 3 times, so I took Jamie. I don't know if we had that waitress with him, but I was going on and on about her. She was probably like 30, and I was like, oh, she's so old, but she's so attractive. 30? I mean, what would I have been, 17? We're simmer down now. So we are pulling in to Stanley Bridge, and Cavendish is just straight ahead. And I am late by, I would say, maybe 10 minutes. No bridge jumpers today. That's just behind us. So He's gonna be pissed when I get there, but the only thing I could have done is woken up half an hour earlier. Anyway, killing two birds with one stone. I mean, I'm back on track. I could have been all day trying to find my way back. I know some people would have just given up. Most people would have had a GPS. And you know, I learned a new road. Sometimes you go out and you get lost in PEI, and you should never panic. I mean, unless you get stuck in the mud somewhere on a back road, you're fine. Anderson's Golf Club, 500 meters, that's a half a mile. So I'm going to take a right here, and I'll be right there. Yeah, so I'm going to get some beautiful scenery. Might as well do it now while the sun's out and it's a beautiful day. Most importantly, there's nobody on the road, so a lot easier to film when I don't have to worry about getting in a car accident. Anderson's Creek. Yippee-doo-dah! We're there, folks. Yeah. Alright, so here we are in Anderson's Creek here, and where are we? Stanley Bridge or Cavendish? I got Jamie with me. It's a beautiful October 23rd afternoon. And man, we're basically professionals today, eh? That's my best game at Anderson's Creek ever. That's not saying much, but it actually is way better than normal. I'm only videoing because the colors are so pretty right here. We're gonna throw Jamie off his game here on an easy par 3. We got some guys coming up our butt in carts, but we're doing well, keeping ahead of them. Jamie's had his cigar for the day. Now, my little E's right around here too. I'm not always in the woods, folks. Today, you never know where you are because of the leaves, right? All right, we're going for 3 here. All right, we'll see how Jamie ends it here. Is it a good one? So we're on our last hole. Jamie was doing his best impression of show high. So I didn't get to do number 10 because I was late. So I'm going to redo 10. Whoop. I need a pitcher and a putter, and I'm good to go. And that's the grass. Yeah, there's the clubhouse. I don't get to golf as much as I like. I used to golf all the time. You'd think with the time off I'd be having more golf, but I prefer raising my son. I have lots of time to golf. Once you've golfed a few summers non-stop, you know, you really appreciate just golfing 2 or 3 times a summer. This has been the least I've golfed this summer, but normally I get out 10 or 12 times. Yeah. I talk a lot. I'm sorry about that. I just always feel the need to narrate. My Aunt Stephanie used to love narrating. I just don't have the kind of charisma she had. But that's why I talk all the time. Nice shot. Jamie is done for the day. Where did I go? Oh, I'm right there behind you. Look at that. Alright. Got something to say for posterity?
What?
Got something to say for posterity? For like, 20 years down the road? No. You're like, I don't know, Penny might see this. It's hard to know what to say when the camera's on you. JR beat me today. Wow. That last hole I probably fell behind. 94. Wow. Alright, so we're all done. Woo! Oh, my hat's crooked. Woo!